And we're live. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to tonight. Good evening, and welcome. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me see your comments. Write in the comment section that you can see me and that you can hear me. Thank you so much for being here. I trust and I hope that you had a wonderful day. Thank God for a good day. Thank God for your day and how it went. And I'm mighty glad that you could make it. You could make it to tonight to join me in this session. Welcome. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I want to say a very big welcome. It's always my honor and my privilege to be right here doing this with you. Thank you so much for being here. Tonight is interesting. I know it sounds like, oh, coach is always saying this. Tonight is going to be very interesting. Tonight we're going to have so much fun. So I want you to get up. I want you to get set for the next 1 hour. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for always being here. You know how we do this. Thursdays, 8 p.m. We're here, we're live, and we're doing this. And it's my absolute pleasure and privilege to host you to tonight's session. Well, you know that these sessions are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge community. The Advanced Lounge is a community. It's a haven for people who are learning and growing and becoming more valuable versions of themselves. We do this by learning. And so the weekly live webinars are just one of the avenues by which, we are able to equip ourselves for our journey of growth and personal development. We understand that personal development, it's a journey. It's not an event. It's not something you do and then you don't do and then you do and then you don't. No. It's something you do and you keep at it, and it's for life. So thank you so much for joining me tonight for this for tonight's session of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. If you can see me and you can hear me, please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know that you are here and that you're with me. And so these sessions are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge community, and I've said what we are and what we are about. And my name is Tracy Akwera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community, and my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you. I'm usually very excited when I talk about this because I've found that many of us don't understand the potential that we carry. We don't understand the realms that are available to us, the height that are available to us. I think I made a quote, was it yesterday or the day before, in our on our Facebook community, and I said that many of us are unaware, like we don't even understand what we are capable of. You don't understand. See, you are made for greatness. You are made for greatness. And you know how we do this. Please, if you are here, let's have your comment in the comment section. Understand that you are made for greatness. Let me write in the comment section that I am made for greatness. I am made for greatness. It is this understanding, this belief in yourself and in your capabilities, that enables you to go out there and then to believe in yourself, to understand that you are made for more than you are now. Thank you so much. I see your comments. Yes, you are made for more. You are made for much more. And so my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you and to begin to guide you on how you can navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. Understand that where you are now is not all that there is to you. Who you are now is not all that you can be. Where and how you are is not all that there is. There is more. Let me write in the comment section that there is more. There is more, and I'm excited to show you the possibilities that exist, that there are realms for you to take, there are heights for you to climb, there are territories for you to take. And so, but there is work to be done. I hope that you will join me on this journey to do the work. And guess who or where we are doing the work? The focus is on us. The focus is on you. In the Advanced Lounge, the focus is on the individual. We understand that the change that we desire, we will see change. You will experience change. You will see change. You will touch change. But the first thing that you need to do is that we don't look external. We look internal. We look within. the steps that will make us more valuable, more superior versions of ourselves. Because when you become more valuable, then you are able to bring that value to bear in every aspect of your life. So in the investment, the searchlight, the focus is on you. Let me write in the comment section. The focus is on me. Yes, the focus is on you to be able to develop yourself, to be able to equip yourself, and to be able to become a far more superior version of yourself. Then you are able to take your place. You are able to secure your place, because indeed you have a place. Yes, we all have a place. So tonight is going to be interesting. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm writing in the comment section. I am ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Tonight we're going to be talking about playbook or pathfinding. How we're going to begin to master that shift, how we begin to navigate from instruction taking to begin to navigate ambiguity. Don't worry, sounds like a mouthful, but we'll break it down in a minute. Okay, so this is very, very important, and it's very key, because as I've said, we are on a journey, right? And this journey requires that we equip ourselves in our tool set, in our skill set, that we are able to equip ourselves. If you are not well equipped, then you want to give up on the journey. But when you are equipped, then you know what to do, you know how to do, and you can just power through and motor through. So tonight we're talking about playbook or pathfinding. Which one? How do we begin to navigate this? How do we begin to navigate this with the end game that we want to be the best versions of ourselves possible? And you can be the best version of yourself that is possible, and that version is what is your all the possibilities are waiting for that version of you to emerge, so that you can begin to take advantage of all the possibilities that exist for you. So in this session, we're going to look at and begin to shift how we see challenges, how you see uncertainty, and how you even see leadership. So get ready. This 1 hour, or no, the next 15 minutes is super packed, and I want you to be here. Are you here? Are you ready? We are going in now. So we have always, and I think I made a post earlier today, I said that we are coming from a childhood of being told do as you're told. We are always told, do like this. You are not listening. Do like this. Everybody is backing down some kind of order or some kind of instruction, or some kind of, they are always telling us what to do, shouting those instructions, telling you, oh, do like this. Oh, you are not listening. So we are coming from that, and we are now in a world where there are all kinds of SOPs. You have standard operating procedures, you have playbooks, you have rule books, and it seems like all of life, there is just this, at every point in time, there's one instruction or the other to take. And so in this class, we're going to be looking at how we can begin to navigate that and go beyond just taking instructions to begin to navigate, because there is uncertainty. Everything will not always be clear to you. So waiting for a clear path, waiting for someone to tell you that, oh, go like this, go left, go right, then you go like that, no, it will not always play out that way. So what happens in the real life when, in your life, when there is no real playbook? How do you do? We need to begin to get to the place where we are finding our path, where we are blazing the trail. And so that's what we are going to be looking at tonight. The mindset of having that real world success, and having that personal self leadership to be able to lead yourself, and having that personal mastery. That's what we're going to be looking at tonight. Are you excited? Okay, so following instructions. First of all, following instructions is not it's not a terrible thing. Following instructions, it means that you are executing clear, predefined tasks that have known outcomes. So from the word go, that, oh, if I do this, then that will happen, then this will happen, and then you just follow that path and you get to your known outcomes. That is following instructions. But then there is the other part that we are looking at tonight, which is navigating ambiguity, that navigating uncertainty, because life is not always going to hand you a clear path. It's going to throw you curveballs. So what do? Are you going to sit tight and wait, for the next person to come and tell you what to do? Or how are you going to begin to navigate going forward? So how do you navigate ambiguity? That's the ability to make decisions, to take action, to create structure, even when it's uncertain, it's unclear, and the situation is still evolving. You are able to move forward. That's navigating ambiguity. That's when it's not clear, when it's not looking sure, when it's not looking certain yet. How do you begin to make decisions? How do you begin to take action? How do you begin to create structure even when it's uncertain? There is a way. Guys, let me write in the comment section. There is a way. There is a way. It's not just anyhow. We don't do it anyhow. There is a way. Remember, we're talking about, do you wait for a playbook? Are you waiting for someone to tell you what to do, how to do, when to move? And now it gets so bad that everything is so structured out. We have rule books, we have playbooks for everything. They tell you even what to do, when, as in, nobody is going to come and do that for you in real life. No. So the longer you wait, the more a disservice you are doing to yourself. So why do we prefer to follow instructions anyway? Because it's predictable. If you follow instructions, they tell you that, stand up, this is the time to stand up, you stand up, this is the time to sit down, you sit down. Just like in school, the whole school system is and it tries or rests on this instructional thing. And this is what we know. This is how we know. Right from when we were small, we have been told, do like this. You are told what to do, and then you get into school and you are still told what to do. You are even told how you do the exam, and if you don't do it in a particular way to give the particular outcome, then it's like nothing, it's wrong and all that. And then we are entering into the world where there are rule books for everything. If you want this, you do it like this. You want this, you do it like this. So we fall into that pattern. We fall into that mold because it is what we know. It's predictable. When you follow a path, it tells you to go like this, turn left, go like this, turn right, and it's predictable. It's measurable. You know what to do per time, and then it's often what gets rewarded. Like in school, if they say write like this, write this one like this, do like this, and you follow that path, then you get 100%. The person that does not follow that path doesn't get 100%. So you see that it's predictable, it's measurable, and even at certain levels, it's what gets rewarded. So we like it. It feels safe to us. Following also a pattern, instructions, it reinforces that dependency on external validation. So a teacher in school is telling you what to do. They are giving you instructions, and you have to follow the instruction to the T to be able to get to the particular outcome that you want. But wait for it. It trains you to wait. It trains you to just hold on. It trains you to be in one spot. It trains you you can't take the initiative. You can't lead. That is what that following a rule book, following a playbook. That's what it does. They told us that, when you go into school, you do like this, you get this, like when you come out, you get a job, you do like this. Then you retire 35 years, then there's a whole path that has been forged and formed and created. Your only job is to walk the path that has already been created. And we do it and we walk it. Because why? Because it feels safe. It feels like the norm. It feels like we are not rocking any boat. But what it does is that it trains you to wait. So you keep waiting. So they told you that, finish your degree, then you get a job, and then you finish and it doesn't come, and then you wait, and then you wait, and then you wait, and then you wait. It doesn't train us to lead. It doesn't train us even to lead ourselves or to lead others. And that there's a problem in that. There is a problem. The problem is that we freeze, immediately there is no clarity. Immediately we cannot see a clear direction from A to B. You freeze. You can't move. You can't do differently. You can't take initiative. You can't do otherwise. You just freeze because you're not seeing clarity. And so you wait. We have been trained to wait. And where has that gotten us? We need to do something differently. Remember, when you want different outcomes, you must be ready to do something differently. Also, the problem with instructional living is that you are afraid of failure, and that fear keeps increasing. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better with time. It doesn't get better with age. It doesn't get better at all. You keep on being afraid because you cannot step out. You cannot step out of line. You cannot do any different than the path that you have been. There's something wrong, and we must begin to navigate differently. Another thing it does is that you will miss opportunities that don't come with a guide. So oh, this thing, how they used to do it? Who will I get that will show me how they used to do it? You want somebody to show you a clear path from A to B to C until to Z. And so you miss opportunities, because anything that doesn't come with that clear path, anything that looks like there is no structure, anything that looks like you are not clear, you are not trained for it. But we must begin to re-engineer our mind. Remember, we are going to begin to navigate from living as dependent on some sort of playbook, some sort of rule book, to begin to learn how to navigate towards finding your path, because you have a place. There is a place that has been created for you. There is a portion. There is your portion. There is your portion, and you need to be able to navigate many times in unclear situations and circumstances, many times in structureless, many times you don't know the next step, but you go regardless, because instructional living, it limits our creativity. Hey, it limits our initiative. It limits us. It puts us in a box. Why are you in a box? Why are you in a box? They now told us to think outside of the box. Why is there a box? Who put a box? Please let me write in the comment section. Not anymore. Not anymore. We must be bold. We must be audacious enough to know that even we can step out. And it doesn't matter. We may not know the end, but we dare. Can you dare? Can you dare to step out? Can you dare to leave the path that they have shown you, that this is how, if you do like this, it will lead to like that, it will lead to where the desired outcomes. But that's the part that keeps us afraid. It keeps us trapped. It keeps us frozen. It keeps us missing opportunities. It keeps us small. It keeps you in a tiny portion when you can actually step out and take your place. So which would you prefer? That you are in a small portion, or that you are able to step out? You are able to dare and to take your place. That thing that they told us, do like this. When you go to school, you do like this. When you come out, you pass exam like this. When you come out, then you will do like this. Then you will get a job. Once there is something wrong, once something doesn't go according to that clear line of path that has been established for you, then everything scatters. Some people are unable to recover for life. For instance, they told you, go to school, get a good grade, get first class. You got first class. You came out, they say, if you get first class, you get a job. Or if you get 2-1, you get a job. And then you came out, you had the first class, you had the 2-1. But by some stroke of something happening, you didn't get the job. Everything in your head freezes and scatters, because they told us that this was the path. And I did what I was supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. And still it didn't work out the way they said it will work out. And then what happens? You freeze. You are confused. Everything scatters in your head, and you remain small. Please help me write in the comment section. I can't remain small. Look, you can't afford to remain small. You can't afford it, because there is a huge investment in your life. You carry a huge potential. You cannot afford to just keep living in a corner. The whole world is waiting for your manifestation. Why are you living in a corner? Because they told us that this was the way to go. For us to make to live lives of fulfillment, of impact, live lives of that are highly fulfilling and satisfying, you must understand, you must be able to navigate uncertainty. It's not going to be clear. It's not going to be certain. There's going to be some form of structurelessness. There's going to be, some uncertainty, some ambiguity. How do we navigate it? Because clearly there is a problem with instructional living. There is a problem with, when you do like this, and then you do like this, then you do like, then we have this it must be clear. We must see the end from the beginning. Who told you? You can't see the end from the beginning. And in anything that you are unable to see the end from the beginning, you freeze. You can't navigate. You can't dare to step out, but not anymore. Ambiguity matters. Remember, this instructional living, when we are living by a rule book, you are living by a playbook, you are waiting for someone to tell you that, yes, this is the clear path from here to there. And if anything happens along that path, everything scatters. And the worst is that it limits you. It limits your creativity. You are not thinking. Why are you not thinking? You are made for so much more than you are right now. You are made for so much more. I don't know who you are, but I know, I'm so certain that you are made for so much more than where you are right now. Where you are is not all. Who you are right now, what you are, is not all that there is to you. You must understand that you are made for more. You are made for so much more. And nobody is going to come and tell you, or nobody is going to come and promise you that this is how you get from A to Z. No, you are going to step out. You are going to have to step out. You are going to have to navigate uncertainty. You are going to have to navigate unclear situations and circumstances. And this is really, really important, because the world, there is no certainty anywhere. No one is going to hand you a roadmap. Nobody is going to hand you. Nobody is going to come and save you. Nobody is going to come and do it. Nobody is going to hand anything to you. So we must learn to navigate uncertainty. We must learn to navigate ambiguity, because in the real world, in the school, they will tell us, okay, if you do like this, they will mark you, they'll give you 100%. So in the real world, none of that happens. None of that happens. It's ambiguous, it's uncertain, it's unclear. But the ability to step out anyway, that's what we're talking about. Because really, nobody's going to come and hand you anything. Nobody's going to come and promise you that, do like, no. So we must develop the muscle to be able to step out even when it's unclear, even if we don't know. That is why, they tell us, get into a job, you stay 35 years, then you retire, then you go. They've plotted a graph for us from the beginning to the end. We see it. You say, yes, if I do like this, in the next 10 years, I'll be here. They've plotted a graph for us, and we see, and we follow, because it's comfortable, it's predictable, it's measurable. But comfort limits you. Comfort limits you. I don't know who I'm talking to. Comfort, it limits you. So we must step out even when it's unclear. Growth happens in the unknown. So when you are all wrapped up in that your comfort zone, where everything is all fine and nice and dandy, growth is not happening there. You are not growing. You are not growing. And I know what I'm talking about. You are not growing. You need to find yourself venturing out of the known, of your comfort, because in your comfort, growth is not happening there. You are not growing. You are not growing. You are not growing. You need to understand that unless you get up from that place and dust yourself and leave your comfort zone behind, growth will not happen. All the leaders, the people that we know that created path, all the leaders, the people, the confident people, the people that we know, they created paths. They don't just follow. There's a place for following, but you don't just live your life in that place where you are forever in one corner. You need to step out. You need to step out of that comfort. You need to get yourself out of that place of comfort. Shake yourself out of that place of predictability, out of that place where how everything turns out. Yes, how everything turns out. You need to shake yourself out, because growth does not happen there. Growth does not happen there. Growth will happen when you step out into the unknown. Guys, I said there was a fair warning today, that this session was going to be hot. We are re-engineering our mindset from everything that we have known. And if you would have different outcomes, I'm telling you that you will need to have a different mindset. So we are engineering. Hey, Shima, I see you. Thank you. I can't remain small. Shima says I can't remain small. I agree. We can't remain small. Toba says growth happens in the unknown. Absolutely. Growth will only happen in the unknown. So we dare to step up. Let me write in the comment section. I dare to step out. You must dare. There's a place where we are so comfortable. We are at a place where we know how it all works out. You can tell how your day will pan out. From today, you already know how to everything will be. You need to step out of that place of comfort. Remember, we're talking about living by a playbook. We want that, everything is all figured out. In that place where everything is all figured out, growth does not happen. Growth does not happen in that place. It happens in the place where you're able to venture out, you're able to step out, you are able to get into the place where it's not clear, it's not known, but you dare to move forward irrespective. So instructional living, where we are looking at, hey, how does it move from A to Z? You know everything. Versus how do we begin to navigate ambiguity? How do we begin to navigate uncertainty? Because right there, right in that unknown, right in that uncertainty, right in that where it's not clear, is where growth will happen. Ambiguity matters. It is very, very important. Ambiguity matters because that is where growth will happen. So what are some signs? How do you know? Guys, how do you know that you are stuck in instruction mode? Many of us are looking for permission. And let me explain. It's not that you go to someone and say, excuse me, sir, or excuse me, ma, can I? No. You are living life dependent on at external validation, looking outward. We must go back to living from inside out, not from outside in. You must go to living life from inside out, not from outside in. And it takes a certain level of confidence in yourself and in your ability. And so when you are constantly looking for permission, you are looking for permission. I think it was my husband I was having a conversation with some time ago. He said, now you just talk and you're already moving. We move because you understand that there is a place. You have vision, you have your mind set on something. You don't know how it would pan out. You don't have the nitty-gritty. You don't need to. You don't need to. When you step out, as you step out, it becomes clearer and clearer to you. And guess who you are stepping out for? You are stepping out for you. You are taking a chance on you. You are investing in you. And so that constantly looking for permission, finding who will tell you why this thing will not work. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves. You don't want to do it, but you don't want it to be like you are the one saying this thing will not work. So you throw it out there to people that that they will tell you that no, that thing will not work. Don't forget about that thing to not work. And we are now depending, living our lives from outside in. Living our lives from outside in, it's a sign. So you need to go back and evaluate your decisions. Evaluate how are your decisions taken. What are the things that you are doing? How are you doing them? Are you waiting for permission, or are you giving yourself the permission? All you need to do is to give yourself the permission. Give yourself the permission. Another thing is that you avoid risk. Avoiding risk. I know everything about avoiding. You don't want any stress. You don't want anything that will rock the boat. Your life is fine. You even tell yourself that you are content. You tell yourself that. It's an excuse to stay where you are. And this thing doesn't mean you just go and okay, no, coach said we should just be moving. No. But it's to have that understanding in your mind. Remember, we are navigating in our mind to begin to move from living according to somebody's playbook, somebody's rule book, to understanding the power that you carry, the power to begin to change you, the power to begin to work on you, to the power to begin to ensure that you can become a more superior version of yourself. And you don't need permission from anybody to do that. The focus, the searchlight is on you, and we must understand that a person who is stuck in instruction mode does not like risk. They don't like any form of, they don't like anything that will rock the boat. Are you that person? You are stuck in instruction mode. You need to do something, and you need to do it fast. Being stuck in instruction mode is keeping you small. Please let me write in the comment section, I cannot be small. You cannot be small, and then you need to get up and do something about it. Because when you avoid any form of free, you don't want anything, you don't want any change, you don't want anything that will look like, oh, it's stressing me or it's stretching me. It's a problem. You are stuck in instruction mode. Another thing is that you are always waiting. Guys, I know many people on this table, you are waiting for the right time or the right plan. You are stuck in instruction mode. You are waiting for the right time, the right plan. Who is going to create the right time? Who is going to create the right plan? There is no such thing as the right time. There's no such thing as the right time. The time is now, and you just go and you do it. There is no such thing as waiting, because that idea that you are waiting for the right time is keeping you in one place. You are stuck in instruction mode, and you need to do something, and you need to do something about it fast. Then you fear failure more than stagnation. You are afraid, but you're not afraid. Okay, this place is comfortable, so you're afraid. You can stay here. After all, it's comfortable. It's what you know. It's predictable. You are afraid to step out, but you are not afraid to stay in one place. Please listen very carefully. It seems like a reverse thing, but listen and get it right. You are afraid to step out, but you are not afraid that you are stuck in one place. You are stuck in instruction mode, and you need to do something. You need to do it fast, because in that place you can't grow. In that place you can't move. In that place you are small. In that place in that place you can't be all that God has called you to be. And there is a huge and heavy investment. As I said, there is a huge potential in your life. There is there's full potential. You are full of potential. There is God's investment in you, and staying in that place where you are stuck, waiting for who will tell you, give you a clear line of sight from A to Z. You are stuck, and there is no such thing, and nobody's coming to come and give you anything. You need to make up your mind that even though it's unclear, I want to grow, and then you step out. Guess what? That you are doing for yourself. The investment is in yourself. The investment, the ability to say, oh, I desire to move beyond what I am. I understand that I can be more. I understand that I can be much more than here, that where I am, what I'm doing, who I am. And the ability to take that step out, and to be able to equip yourself to be more, is the first thing that you need to do. So we're going to look at how do we enter the pathfinding mindset. How do we take that shift? How do we move? How do we make that shift, from looking for certainty, to, to begin to look for possibilities? How do we move from looking for certainty to begin to look for possibilities? How do we move from waiting to initiating? How do we begin to move from waiting for the perfect moment, from that perfectionism, to just be able to experiment? It is important that we are able to move. You are able to move. There is no certainty anywhere. There is no certainty anywhere. And we have to make that adjustment. We have to make that adjustment first in our minds. We must make that adjustment first in our mind, and then begin to move from there. It is very, very important that we do. You must make the mindset shift from waiting on a rule book, from waiting to be told what to do, from instruction mode, to be able to move, to finding your path, because there is a place for you. There is a place for you. Nobody is going to figure out that place for you. You are going to have to step out and then figure it out as you go. making an investment in yourself, equipping yourself with the needed tools, the strategies, the resources that will help you to keep figuring out the place for you. Because truly, there is a place for you. There is a place for you. So what are some common reactions to ambiguity? When we talk like this, the first thing is that we just want to we're just stuck, we are just paralyzed. You want to say, wait, I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. Every time I speak, I always say you can start immediately. You can start immediately. Don't wait, start immediately. And it's very, very important that we begin to navigate. The sooner you start, the better for you. There is no need waiting. Another thing is that one common reaction, even now, as you are listening to me in this class, is overthinking. How will I start? Where will I start? What will I do? Who will do it? No need to overthink it. We will take action, and we are here. That is why the advanced lounge exists. The advanced lounge exists to equip individuals to live, to move forward with their lives purposefully. So there is a purpose, there is a potential, there is a calling, there is something, there is a place you are going to. And our vision, our aim and our objective in the advanced lounge is to be able to equip you for that journey. So yes, you are going to step out, you are going to move out, you are going to step into the unknown, you are going to step into uncertainty, but then you can equip yourself. And that is what we do. Our mission is to equip you with the resources, with the tools, the support to enable you to think, to plan, and to act. So don't overthink it, and don't overthink it. What you need immediately is to equip yourself for the journey, and we exist to be able to provide you the resources, the tools, and the support to enable you to think, to plan, and to act on your journey. Because for you to move forward with purpose, you need to be moving, but you need to be thinking, planning, taking action. Everything will be happening at once. But don't get overwhelmed. When you are able to equip yourself, then you can be able to step out, even though unclear, even though uncertain, even though the situation is ambiguous, but you are able to step out in confidence. You are able to step out as a believer. Hey guys, the guys that were in the developing audition self-confidence course, they were in for a treat. We finished that course, over the weekend, I think, and they were in for a treat. And there's a way to be able to move out. There's a way to be able to step out, even though unclear, but you are highly confident. Why? Because you are a believer in you. And so we have the tools to enable you, to equip you for that journey, so that you are not so that you have your confidence boosted, so that you are able to accelerate your growth, so that you are able to cultivate those problem solving skills, so that you're able to unlock your creativity, and you're able to unlock innovation, which are some of the things that the instruction mode takes from us. It takes away our creativity. You are not able to be creative, to think about something, creatively, because you are waiting. There's an SOP somewhere, there's a rule book, or what they say we should do. When it happens like this, what can I do? You are waiting. Please, no more waiting. Let me write in the comment section, no more waiting. We go and we do. What we need to do is to equip ourselves, so that even though the journey is unclear, is uncertain, is ambiguous, that we are well equipped for the journey. You are well equipped for the journey. It is very important that you equip yourself. It is very important that you equip yourself for the journey, because you will need it. You cannot run on an empty tank. You will need an arsenal kit. You will need a toolkit that you can draw from, on this journey of your growth. It is very, very key. There are 3 mindsets quickly that I want us to talk about when you are navigating ambiguity. The 3 mindsets that you need to have. And just before I get into that, I want to invite you into the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. I'm talking about equipping yourself. We have a 12-week mentoring and coaching session program system that we have created to equip you for the journey, to equip you, to give you the resources, the tools, the strategies that you need to enable you to step out, to enable you to believe in yourself, to understand that you are a man or a woman on a mission, that you have a vision, that you are a man and a woman on a mission, and that you are able to take very clear and focused actions, enabling you to get to where where you envision, where your vision, where you have a vision for. And it's very, very important that you are able to, because your vision can be something very far, very unclear. You know that this is what you want, but how do you get there? You need to be equipped on that journey for the how. And so I want to invite you to join the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. It's a system that we have created that enables the participants to go through a structure, the system that has a structure and support that sees them growing into becoming the people, becoming the person, a more superior version of themselves, that sees them doing things that they have never done before, taking steps that they are, or unbelievable steps that they have never taken before, and just becoming that person that of their desire and of their dreams. And you can too. So I want you to get into the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. Our 2025 cohort 2 starts on May the 5th, and we are equipping you for a journey of clarity, for a journey of vision, for a journey that you are taking clear and focused action towards your vision, and you are becoming a better, a more superior version of yourself. You will literally catch yourself growing in the bootcamp. So I want to invite you. The details are scrolling on the screen. Take advantage of that. We're going to start in less than a month now. Yes, less than May 5th is less than a month. So get into that system, that for 12 weeks you'll be held accountable, and you will grow, and you will be committed to yourself. I always tell the guys in the bootcamp that you are the project. Yes, you are the project. You are the one that needs the work. I know many times we are like, oh, this thing needs the work, my professional life needs work, my personal life, you are the person. And when an investment in you, you are the project, and you are the one that will manage the project that is you. You are the project manager. And an investment in you ensures that you are equipped to function effectively in every aspect of your life. And so invest in yourself and get in the bootcamp. In the bootcamp, you will be equipped. We are talking about navigating uncertainty. But when you are equipped, you get into a place and you will not be flustered. You will not be overwhelmed, because there has been some work that has been done. There will be a difference when you get into unknown waters, how you are able to stand, think on your feet, and make a decision. It's dependent on how you equipped yourself before that time. So we don't wait until the time when it is needed. That is why many of us are trapped and afraid of moving. You don't wait until the time when that is needed for you to begin to run around. And no, you get the training. We are training not in the day, we train for the day. Hey guys, are you here? We train for the day. We don't train in the day. So the 12-week Be More Accountability Bootcamp gives you the opportunity to train yourself, because we are if you want to grow and to succeed and to blaze the trail and to find your path, then you will need to step out into uncertainty. And for you to thrive in uncertainty, to thrive in unknown waters, to thrive even when it's ambiguous, you need to equip yourself. And so we're inviting you to join the Be More Accountability Bootcamp to be able to equip yourself for that day. Let me write in the comment section, we are training for the day, not in the day. Because let me tell you, a demand will be placed. Many times we are running away because we know a demand will be placed and we don't want to face it. But for you to be great and to maximize your potential, you must face it. And for you to be able to face it and succeed, you need to equip yourself. The Be More Accountability Bootcamp is a place of equipping. Is a place where you will develop the muscle that will be needed, that will be tested, that will be called upon in the day that you find yourself in those unclear, uncertain waters and and ambiguous situations and circumstances. So what are the three mindsets that you need to navigate ambiguity effectively? First of all, curiosity over certainty. You must open your mind. You must be curious. The second is taking action over waiting for perfection. The third is to purpose over fear. So these are the three mindsets. Please listen carefully. These are the three mindsets to be able to navigate uncertainty, navigate unclear situations, navigate ambiguous situations. You need three mindsets. There are three mindsets. Three mindsets. You need curiosity. You need to take an action-oriented mindset. You need to be purpose-driven. These are the mindsets that build your resilience, and you are able to expand your thinking, and you are able to thrive in uncertainty. You are able to thrive in ambiguous and unknown, situations. So how do you develop your curiosity? How do you develop your curiosity? One, you ask better questions. There are many of us don't ask questions. You need to be able to ask questions. This is how you develop your curiosity. And then be open. Be open to new perspectives. Many of us are closed. Don't be closed. Let me write in the comment section. I won't be closed. I will open up. You need to be open. Open to new ideas. Open to new perspectives. Open to the many of us will say, oh, that's how we have been doing it. Please, if you have ever said that, raise your hand. That's how we've been doing it. You are closed off to change. We must be open to be able to have the mindset that helps us to navigate ambiguity. You must be open to new perspective, open to change. Embrace I don't know yet. Don't just say I don't know and leave it. I don't know yet. That helps you to be able to enter into the space where you are learning. And learning is very, very key. That is why we hold these weekly live webinars where we are learning. What you are doing here, you are learning, and you are equipping yourself. What you don't know, you don't know. But what you have learned, you have learned. So open your minds to I don't know yet, and then you find a way to equip yourself in that space, because it's very, very important for developing your curiosity mindset, which is important for navigating ambiguity. The next mindset that you need to develop is action over perfection. See, there is no perfection anywhere. Let me write in the comment section. We are not going for perfection. There is no perfection anywhere. There is nobody, there is nothing that is perfect. What we are embracing is that we keep embracing process. We keep embracing, allowing ourselves to go through a process, and that is taking action. Taking action. The only way to learn is that you learn by doing. If you can listen, like I always encourage in the classes, you listen to me, but beyond listening, beyond taking notes, you must take action. Let me write in the comment section, take action. Don't listen to things and say, oh, it doesn't matter. After all, I've lived the past 20 years of my life, I've not been doing these things. But then it matters, and it matters that you start doing something about it now, that you start taking action, because it is only by doing. In fact, I always say your result will follow your actions. Your result will follow your action. The people that you see, you admire, they take clear and consistent action. But you somehow want to wait and just no, it won't happen. You can only learn, you can only get the result that you want by doing, by taking action. And one action I want you to take: get into the boot camp. Help yourself. I'm telling you, help yourself. Get into a system, a place that you can be held accountable to do the things. Many times you think that you can do it on your own. I think there was a research that you have up to about 65% chance of seeing through, taking action on the things that you need to do when you are in an accountability system with one person. But when you are in a group, in an accountability group, that you increase your chances of achieving the same goals by up to 95%. So you need an accountability system, and we have created one. We have tested it, and we are now inviting you to get into that system that allows you to grow and to thrive, to equip yourself for growth and for success and for transformation. Clarity, it is when you move, that's when you find clarity. Clarity will not come when you are wrapped up in one blanket and then you are just very comfy, you are just very comfortable, you are just, everything is fine and dandy. You know that in the next 5 minutes, this is what will happen. In the next 10 minutes, you have everything figured out. Clarity can never come from that place. Clarity will only come when you move. So move out, take the step. It may sound scary. It may sound like, what's coach saying? It may sound like, how can I, how can these things be? It will be by having that strong desire, but then by taking advantage of a system that will help you to be able to navigate. The investment is not in anything. The investment has to be in yourself. The investment must be in yourself. Remember where I started from? I said many times we desire change, but the change must first come from us. If it is only when we are changing, we are transforming into more valuable versions of ourselves, that we are able to transmit that value into every place that we exist. Understand that perfect is the enemy of your progress. Let me write in the comment section, perfect is the enemy of my progress. There is no perfect anywhere. There is no perfect anywhere. There is no waiting for the perfect time. There's no waiting for the perfect plan. There is no waiting for the perfect anything. The only thing that you need to navigate ambiguity, to brace, to blaze the trail and to find your path, is how to navigate ambiguity, how to navigate uncertainty. And in this world, we have uncertainty all around us. So how do you it to be able to, first of all, to invest in yourself, that you are more resilient, you are strong, you are able to navigate. It cannot come from any other thing than an investment in yourself. It cannot come from any other place than an investment in yourself, to make yourself that strong and agile and able to navigate whatever. You navigate it and you are not flustered, you are not overwhelmed. There's a way. Guys, let me write in the comment section, there is a way. There is a way. The next mindset that you must have, we've spoken about curiosity over certainty. We've spoken about action, taking action instead of waiting for perfection. Now you must be able to have the mindset of having purpose. Let that mindset of purpose be greater than any fear. Let your why pull you through your uncertainty. When you have a strong why, the how will come to you. When you have a strong why, the how will come to you. That's why in the boot camp, in the first 4 weeks or so, what we are doing is we are trying to get you to the place where you are defining your why. And you will keep on defining it and clarifying it through the 12 weeks in boot camp, because it is very critical to be able to move out. It is what will give you the guts to be able to move out. Having your vision, defining your why. Why have you ever even asked yourself, why? What is the why for my life? Why am I here? Why? God has put a potential in you, but you need to be the one that will define it. You will define it. You put it to words. In the boot camp, the first 4 weeks or so, we spend it getting you to the place where you can be able to sit down with yourself. Remember, we talk about think, plan, and act. You sit down with yourself and you are able to, define your why, because your why is very, very important. That is what will help you, that even when you don't understand, see, I'm going somewhere. If I say I'm going to the moon, all I know that I'm going to the moon, the how, the nitty-gritty, you will not understand. That is the uncertainty. But you have a clear where you are going to, then you are able to equip yourself for that portion that's in between where you are now and where you want to be. Navigating from where you are now to where you want to be, it takes you being equipped. If you are not equipped, then you just stay, and we stay small. We stay very small. We are cheating ourselves of the kind of impact, the kind of life that God has called us to live, but not anymore. Not anymore. So, not anymore. Let me write in the comment section, guys. Not anymore. I've decided that from tonight, I'm moving. It doesn't matter that I'm moving. I'm moving. Write in the comment section, guys. I'm moving. You have to make that decision. You have to make that decision that enough of this place where I am, waiting in comfort, waiting on, because I have everything figured out. I'm moving. You have to be able to move. And then we are here to be able to help you navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. Confidence is very key. If you miss that class on developing audacious self-confidence, but get into the boot camp. Get into the boot camp. You have an opportunity to get into the boot camp, and then we'll begin to see how we navigate. Confidence is very key, because when you want to navigate ambiguity, it requires that you are able to trust yourself. It requires that you are able to believe yourself. I was talking, I think, in the confidence activation series, I said you must be a believer. Believe in yourself. That's the only way. You must first believe in yourself, like believe in yourself unshakably. And then you are able to, because you believe in yourself to that level, you are able to demand that others believe in you as well. Self-confidence will allow you to act. It will allow you to take action even when it's unclear. And that is why confidence is such a huge, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Self-confidence is a big deal on your journey of growth and success. So how do you build ambiguity? How do you build that navigating ambiguity? You are able to practice making decisions in small but uncertain areas. You are able to just reflect on what you have learned, and not just what succeeded. You are able to embrace discomfort because you know that it's your training ground, and get mentorship. Get mentorship. Get mentorship, that you are able to, have some form of guidance on in that journey of ambiguity, because you are going to have to navigate. But you are not waiting for someone to come and wait and tell you that, oh, in 10 years this is how it will be, oh, in 20 years this is how you, if you do like this, you in 30 years. No, 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 no. You are able to step out because there is something, your eye is on something, and even when it's not clear, you are able to step out. You are able to step out. So I invite you to join the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. In that program, we're able to clarify vision, build self-leadership. You're able to make bold decisions, and you're able to act with intentions, because you are able to take decisions even when things are unclear. Thank you so much, guys. I just looked at the time and 1 hour just blew right past. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. I'm so privileged and honored, to host you to tonight's weekly live webinar, the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. So I want to encourage you, don't settle for following just a playbook, something that they say, oh, this is how. Don't settle. Become a pathfinder yourself. Become one that blazes the trail yourself, and join the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, because you are capable of so much more, and we can do this together. We are here to walk your journey with you. We are here to walk your journey with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really do appreciate your presence here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Grace. I see you, Grace. Grace says, you are moving by fire, by Grace, I love it. Grace says, I'm moving by fire and by force. Yes, I am in total agreement. Grace, you are moving by fire, by force. Funke says, there is a way. There is a way, and that perfect is the enemy of progress. Absolutely. Perfect is the enemy of progress. Grace says, when you have a strong why, the how will come to you. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Has been such a wonderful time, in this 1 hour session of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Thank you so much for being here. We're grateful. Please, you can share the link. These sessions are absolutely free, but they are full of value, as you can tell. They are full of value, as you can tell. So please share the links with your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues. Let people catch the replay, or let people join us live. Next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. By God's grace, we are here, we are live, and we are doing it. Thank you so much for being here. For it has been a 1 hour well spent. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you say so? I know it has been, and they are definitely going away, doing something different. It is very, very important that you not only listen, you not only take notes, but that you are able to actually go out there and put these things to practice, because the results only follow your action. It's only when you take action that you have hope of getting the results. So thank you very much for joining me in this week's edition of the Advanced Land Weekly Live Webinar. I look forward to connecting with you in all our communities. We have communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. I look forward to connecting with you in our communities. And if this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and share with others as well. Thank you so much. So I look forward to seeing you next week, Thursday at 8 p.m. when we have the next edition of the Advanced Language Weekly Live Webinar. I look forward to connecting with you in our communities, and I look forward to having you join the 2025 cohort 2 of the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, just because you can be more, and I'm rooting for you all the way. Thank you very much for joining tonight, and do have a wonderful night. Good night, everyone.